Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of Highly Talkative, where we get high in conversation and discuss many topics from personal to community to anything that's going on in the world. So sit back, get cozy, and let me talk to you. Let's go. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl A Millie here with another episode of Highly Talkative. Today is Sunday, February 1st, 2026. By the time you guys hear this, it'll be Monday. I will have to do some edits and then get it posted for tomorrow. And then, we'll do our weekly checkups then. So let's get into it. Okay. So as you guys, are coming to learn, I make a list of topics that I want to talk about since I do this kind of like on a weekly basis. So I don't want to lose like my train of thought or anything that I had to talk about. First thing I have on my list is the way my kids bond with one another as well as like their friends and like each other's friends when they're playing the video games. I just think it's so cute that the 8-year-olds and the 12-year-olds are all playing together and they're all talking trash to one another and screaming and yelling and just really enjoying their time. Like even when they're all in one room, they're still doing the same thing, or they're all outside playing. Like there's been instances where my oldest son has his friends come over, my youngest has his friends come over, and they're all playing the game, and my house is loud as fuck because they're all yelling and just laughing and really just going at it, but being kids. But then they'll also all go outside together and everybody's playing together. Like big kids are playing with the little kids are having fun. I'm not having any issues, or it's like no nonsense. I think the gist of what I'm just trying to say is like I love seeing my kids be kids. Like there's nothing more in this world that makes me happier than really just watching my kids be kids. And that kind of rolls into not even, but another topic I wanted to talk about was how school was out from Friday until Wednesday. They went back to school late Wednesday, and yeah, like they had two days of school days, but them 2 days felt long as hell. The weekend felt even longer because I've just been so busy, from my youngest having football to him having basketball practice to us having football banquets today. Like it's really just a lot in between, like me trying to get baby girl stuff set up. My dad came over yesterday and helped my son put up her little bookshelf that I'm using to like put in my closet because I don't really want to add more stuff to the house if we don't need to. But yeah, so they put up her shelf. I finally put up all her clothes and her cloth diapers and bath stuff, so I don't have a corner in my closet anymore that just hosts like her belongings. Everything has a place now, so I'm really down for that. Um I wanted to write my oldest a letter to let him know how proud I've been of him, and I have not put that on any of my to-do lists for this week, so I might do that tonight and then let him come home from school tomorrow and read it or something. But yeah, he's just been making me really proud lately. He has his moments. I think every child does. No child is perfect, but he's really just been showing up and showing out lately. And I truly, truly appreciate him because yeah, he's been a big help. Um, and a lot less stress when it comes to school and like his grades and all of that. So I'm really proud of him. I don't think I can say that enough. And I know like writing it down, I'm not, it means something, but I just want him to have like that memorabilia or whatever to like look back on and see this moment here because it's a very pivotal moment. He's done like a complete 360. He's not the same kid. Like he's the same kid, but he's really not the same kid. And I love how the things that I'm teaching him and I'm trying to instill in him are actually taking. So, yeah, proud of you, big dog. Okay, so on the weekends, right? I've never had a bedtime. That wasn't my thing. My mom never like pressured me into having a bedtime. Her motto was just, when I wake you up in the morning, you better get up. Like that's just it. It's either you get up or we're gonna have a problem. You figure out which one you want it to be. So lately, my kids have been staying up like hella late on the weekends, especially like over that winter storm. And I've noticed that when they're up, they are eating, and they're taking the shit upstairs to their rooms, and they're leaving the trash there, and it's just really starting to irk my soul. And I don't know how else to say it other than like the way that I've been saying it, which is stop eating in your fucking rooms before y'all have me spaz out because y'all don't know how to take stuff back downstairs. And it's just getting annoying. Like, I don't want mice in my house. I don't want roaches in my house. I don't want ants in my house. Like, I don't like bugs. I don't want them here. So don't contribute by attracting them because your ass just can't eat at the table. And it's not like you don't have a phone or a tablet to sit at the table with if you can't just sit in silence and eat. It's the fact that they always want to be on their game while they're eating. So they want to take the food upstairs with them because they don't want to miss being on the game with their friends. And at that point, I'm just like, I'll lock all this shit up, or we just won't have any more snacks because stop being lazy, bro. Like, your friends are going to be there when you get back in 10 minutes after you get done eating. So why? And then every morning when I wake up, I have to tell them, clean your room, clean your room. Yeah. I think I might try and take their PlayStations. Like, for every time they eat upstairs, that's a day without a PlayStation. Maybe that'll teach him because Lord knows they love their damn games. Mm, ooh, I've been really proud of myself too because I have been cooking at home a lot more lately. These past couple of weeks we've been eating out just because it's been like really busy, and I just I couldn't find the right time to track when like I should food prep then actually cook, especially because I'm at home working, and then like while I'm working from home, I go pick my kids up from school, and then like I could I could definitely do it after school since nobody has like any major curricular activities going on afterwards. Like football used to take up every damn day, or every just about every day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, or late as fuck. If I wasn't cooking dinner by at least 4 o'clock, like you could kiss dinner goodbye. It's cereal or noodles or out to eat because at that point we'd be eating dinner at almost like 10 o'clock. Like for real, if I were to have come home and cook. And I think that's also what kind of discouraged me for such a while with cooking because it was like I was tired of eating dinner at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. At that point, that's like gaining, I know we gain weight throughout the day, right? But eating at night, eating a heavy meal at night, and then not doing anything afterwards, but basically just going to sleep or sit down, lounging around, it's not healthy. So I really wanted to figure something out, like when we could eat dinner, but at a good enough time because I've learned that my kids don't like leftovers. So me having leftovers is pointless. But also, certain things that I cook, they will either eat multiple of or they won't eat it at all because they don't like it. And when I say they, I'm really talking about my youngest because if he doesn't like something, he doesn't like it. He don't want to try it. He don't want to look at it. I don't even know why he put it on his plate. Like, it's just to that point. Sometimes he eats just the meat off the plate and leave like the rice or the potatoes or whatever and the veggies because he's not a big veggie eater either. Like his veggies have to be either seasoned really good or have to have like some type of cheese on them. Yeah. So cooking at home more has just, the more of that story is just cooking at home has been a lot better for us money wise and everything else. I've also like let my kids help me with cooking. Like sometimes I'll have my oldest cut up the potatoes while my youngest is peeling them. Then I'll cook them and then like I'll have them mash them up and put the ingredients in and stuff. Or they even help make the steaks a couple times. I know they really like to bake brownies and cookies because it's a sweet treat, but it's just us spending that, like a form of spending time together that I really enjoy. And I just want to give a little quick, like, random input here. I'm currently, right now, sitting at my son's football practice in the car with my mic recording this episode because if not, I'll have no time today to record and edit. So I literally have to fit like anything in where I can get it. That was literally me this morning too. Like I went to Walmart, realized what time it was when I got back, and had just enough time to like make me, I'm not gonna say a quick meal, but had enough time to like put me a little breakfast together and then still put up baby girl's clothes and like get everything settled just in the nick of time. Practice was started at 10:45. I got back from Walmart around like 11, not 11, what the hell? I got back from Walmart around maybe 8:20, 8:30 at the latest, and I'm literally doing everything. Like, and maybe it's the ADHD thing, but literally doing everything, like warming the pan up so I can put my steak on there, open up my steak that I just got from Walmart because I decided last minute that I wanted steak and eggs. So I'm opening up my steak, I'm seasoning it, I'm letting it sit while the pan is getting hot. I go run to the car to pull off the rest of the things so I can take them upstairs. I put the steak on the pan and let it start cooking on one side before I go to the laundry room and cycle the laundry, and then take the laundry upstairs, go back to the steak, I flip it, then I go and I start putting up like all of my other dishes that I had in the house. While I'm waiting on the steak to finish cooking, I'm cracking my eggs, I'm whisking them, I'm getting my toaster and my bread ready to make some toast. So once like everything is done simultaneously, I can literally just put it on the plate and keep going. But I knocked out like three three tasks that I needed to do all within cooking breakfast. I'm always like moving around. So yeah, um, that's why again I'm in my car recording, because if I don't do it now, like I said, I won't have enough time to record and edit because we just have a really busy day ahead of us this Sunday. So, yeah, whatever. Back to the podcast, okay? My bad. Didn't mean to take you guys away. So, my youngest was checking me, right? Over me saying the word fucking in my podcast. And it's crazy because on my last episode, I was literally talking about how if my kids hear like my podcast or how they feel when they hear me say certain things or discuss certain topics. And it was just so random the way he did it. And I guess he ran across like a little snippet on his TikTok. But he comes to me and he was like, Mom, I like your podcast. And I'm like, oh, thank you, baby. He was like, but one thing. I said, what's up? He was like, you don't need to be saying that bad word on your episodes. And I was like, what bad word? And then he mouthed it and then he showed it to me. And I was damn near on the floor because, excuse me, sir, you checking me? Me, the mom, the grown one, the one that paid these bills in his house. You checking me because I said fucking. So that was like a little, not, what is the word? Is it a conundrum? Epiphany? No, an epiphany is like something, I don't know. It was just crazy how the universe showed me that my kids really do listen and they do have an input when it comes to me and my podcast. So although he checked me, I appreciated him. And then he was, oh, and to add to that real quick, not even did he tell me, not only did he tell me that I didn't need to say it, he asked me if I could delete that part from out of the podcast. And I was just like, not happening, brother. Um, I know I think 2 episodes without a co-host. I think I'm going to reach out to um somebody that I have in mind to see if I can get them on my next podcast. We just have to really align because I'm busy, they're busy. So we just have to find like a really good time for us to sit down and get this done. I think we were going to do it over this past weekend, like not this weekend here, but the weekend before. And we had that winter storm. So that kind of like drowned that one out. But I'm going to reach out and see if we can get us something on the books. I don't even care if it's during a weekday, but I want to get something on the books, make sure I have it there and send out like reminders and all that stuff just to be as professional as possible because at the end of the day, this is my business and I'm trying to run it really well. So I'm going to make sure I'm dotting my I's and crossing my T's. You heard me? So, yeah. Another thing is that lately I've been trying to incorporate my kids reading for 30 minutes before they get on their game. Either you read for 30 minutes or you do 30 minutes of like fun facts or 30 minutes of math. You just have to do 30 minutes of something. And I don't even care if we just got home because you just got out of school. If you want to get on that game, you got to give me 30 minutes of like something very constructive. And I don't think that's too much to ask, especially because y'all be on the game all day afterwards. And all day is a stretch because we get home from school. Well, shit, that's still a lot. That's damn near like 4 or 5 hours. But it's not that hard. So anytime they want to play the game, I'm going to start taking their controllers in the mornings, and they can't get them back until they show me what they did. Um, and that's just to help us incorporate like reading more. I mean, I'm even gonna read with them. I told them like I'll even pick up my book and I'll read with you, but you have to do reading or something for 30 minutes. Like you're not just gonna come home, get out your clothes, eat a snack, and then go jump on the game. That's not how that's gonna work. Not for me, at least. Okay. So the show His and Hers. Have y'all watched it? If so, please send me your reviews or anything that you have to say regarding this movie. You guys can watch it on Netflix, but you can also send like how you felt about the movie or what your thoughts were, anything like that, to my Gmail, which is highlytalkative@gmail.com. And we can discuss, how some of y'all are feeling about the movie, but all in all, it's not a movie. It was a TV show or a series. But all in all, whoever is her writer is doing a bomb ass job. Like, that storyline was so fucking. I couldn't peel myself from the TV screen. And I love shows like that. Um, and it was a big ass plot twist. Like, the person I thought it would have been was not who it was. And it was just crazy how everything panned out. I don't want to give it away too much for those who haven't listened, but the plot twist thickened and it was crazy as hell. But it was a good ass series. So I hope they come out with a season two. I need to see how this goes, and hopefully, the season two doesn't take 562 years to come out because let's be real, I'm still waiting on Euphoria. And I heard it's supposed to be coming back out here soon, but that's like, how long have we been waiting for this? Like, I've been waiting for this since me and my ex broke up, and that was damn near 3, 4 years ago. So, come on, man. Hell, P Valley too, and at this point, they don't even need to come back on because I done forgot the damn storyline. Crazy. Mm. Speaking of crazy, I was on Instagram, and did anybody see that post where it was talking about the African couple who got arrested because they kidnapped Ice? And it turned out that Ice had like uh not broke into, but broke down the doors to the wrong home. So I guess like the couple ended up taking them and
kidnapping them, quote unquote, because of what they did and what they're doing. And in my head, I'm like, I don't see anything wrong there, because isn't that what ICE is doing now? And not to mention, they're doing it undercover. We can't see their faces, no name tags, nothing like that. They say they have body cams, but it's like we really don't know who these people are. Like, these people could really be members of, and I'm being so far fetched, but these people could really be members of like the KKK, and everybody's just going along with it because these were the orders that we have to follow, and that's just what it is. And that shit's blasphemy. It's very crazy if you ask me. Okay, so I'm nearing the end of my pregnancy, but I've also noticed that I have a favorite pregnancy outfit. Like when I'm at home, I love to be in my black Nike sweats, and it's like this white halter top, like it's strapless. It literally just goes over the boobs and nothing else. My belly be all out. That is my favorite home outfit. Like, that shit is so comfortable to me. I can sleep in it. I can feel the blanket on the most important parts of my body with it. Like, I love this outfit. And maybe I should like call it loungewear, because sometimes I'll wear it out if I'm going like to the mailbox, or I have to make like a quick 7-Eleven run or whatever. But yeah, that it's like an in-house type ordeal. It's my favorite pregnancy fit, but um like all my other sweatpants, I don't like the way they fit. These sweatpants fit me so perfectly. They go under my belly so well, cuz I don't like anything on the top of my belly. It just feels uncomfortable. But yeah, that shit, I like, I really like this comfy outfit that I be in. If I could find more sweatpants like that and a couple more like tube tops like that, I would definitely wear those for the 6 weeks that I have, like in between having my baby and being at home and really just chilling. Cause like I said, it's it's literally just an outfit I can lounge in. I've been wanting to try like different ones like I've seen on TikTok and stuff, but this one comfy put together set just has my heart, and I haven't ventured out looking for anything else yet, which I need to, because I need to start packing my bag for the hospital. But that's a whole nother story. We'll probably talk about that next week. Okay, okay. Here's a really good one. A really good one. So I used to get mad when people would like copy me, quote unquote, or want to do the same things that they see. And when I say the same things, I mean like the same exact things that they see me doing, or like I've shown them or asked for help with. It used to make me mad. Like, okay, so here this bitch goes copying me, and like it's annoying. Now I have somebody else to compete with, when like this was my ideal. Nobody else wanted to do it until I started doing it. But the same day, and this was like recently, last week, I was in the shower and this randomly just popped in my head. But I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, maybe they're not copying you. Like, maybe you're really just inspiring them to step out of the box and try something new, or try something that they've always wanted to try, but they've been too scared to try. And here you go, like, looking at it the way that you're looking at it and being negative about it, instead of finding some type of positivity in it. And like, stop worrying about who gets what clientele, because if you're pushing your own business the same way anybody else is pushing their business, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be successful. So it's like, you can't get mad on somebody's come up off of being inspired by you, when you yourself set that bar, but then you're too afraid to exceed it because you don't want to be annoying or what have you when it comes to promoting your business. So that switch kind of clicked in my head, and I was just like, damn, girl, like, why you couldn't think like this before? Probably because I wasn't in therapy, but yeah, it was just, it felt good to see the other side of things or look at it from another point of view, because I'm not always right. Sometimes I can be in my feelings, and that's just a thing within itself. Another topic I want to discuss is about like the Squid Games and how it was a real thing, supposedly, like with all the pictures and stuff that came out. It just made me think of when I found out that the Squid Games, like I said, was a real thing, but in like a different version. But imagine, and this is me thinking in my head, but imagine if all of the shows that we watch now, like I watch Extracted when the challenge comes on, I try to catch that. The Amazing Race, sometimes I watch that. But it's like, what if all of these games came about from this like one source? And when I say this one source, I mean the source of the Squid Games, but what actually happened in real life, which was like they had a house out in some foreign country on an island where they were really like hosting events as such, like where people were actually killing each other off of games or off of playing games. So I'm like, what if everybody now knew about that then and then just put like their own little twist on how people would get eliminated or make the money or whatever? Like, could you imagine how far history really goes, and then the type of stuff that we really learn and how people can incorporate it within their lifestyles a different way? And I'm also random topic. I'm tired, like as fuck. I try to fight through the day and act like I'm okay and all of that, but the way that I've been sleeping these like last 2 nights, I feel like I'm sleep deprived. Like I just want to go home and go straight to bed. But will my body or my mind actually let me do that? Sometimes yes, and sometimes my body's like, "You're a joke. Get the fuck back up. You got money that needs to be made." That's about it. Ooh, so lately I've been, God damn it, I cannot find the words. Lately, I've been looking at my analytics on RSS to just, kind of measure how my downloads are going and how streams are going, etc. Like watching each platform and where I get the most engagement. But I've noticed that every day last week after I released my last episode, there had been 1 to 2 to 6 downloads happening per day. And I think today was the first day I went online and I did a refresh, and nothing showed. Um, so that was a little scary, but all in all, this past week I've watched my numbers grow, and with that, I I can't complain. So make sure you tell a friend about my podcast. Okay, that's number one. Number two, make sure y'all are following me: Facebook, Instagram. Like, shout your girl out. Highly talkative on Instagram and highly talkative on Facebook. And just like, support, subscribe. Those of you who've been around for a minute, thank you for sticking around, being around, staying loyal, but also let your friends know. Like those who like to listen to podcasts, let them know too. Now, I know I told y'all that I'm tired, because I am. My brain is beat. I'm going to have to edit this podcast, and it should be a little doozy because I've had moments within this episode where I'm just like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? But I appreciate everybody. I'm going to cut the segment here. My son's about to get done with football. After football, we have to go to the mall, then home to try and take like a little hour nap before we get up, get ready, go to this banquet, then come home, make dinner because of that banquet food. Who knows? I will update you guys on that next week because I don't know how this banquet is going to go anyways. Let's be real. So I will update you guys next week on that. And then yeah, come home, make dinner, watch baddies, and really the goal is to get my ass in the bed by 11 o'clock. If I can get there later, great. But I want everybody in the bed, like in their bed, no later than 10:30. No games, no lights, no nothing. With that being said, y'all stay blessed. Y'all have a great day. I hope you have a great week. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. I'm on all major platforms: YouTube, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcast, um, Instagram, highly.talkative. Follow me there. Facebook, highly talkative. Follow me there. Subscribe, like, follow, share with a friend. And don't forget, it's always love. Peace out.